Hello, dear students. Very good morning. You know that we are learning the chapter Winds, Storms, and Cyclones. In the previous class, we have learnt about the thunderstorms and what are the properties of wind. Right? In today's class, we are going to study about cyclones. So, you all have heard this word cyclone, right? So, we have understood so far that. So, in the previous class, you have learnt that difference of temperature between two regions will set up the conventional current of airs, right? So when you compare two different areas, if two areas have two different temperatures, so it will create a convection currents in the air. So what happens here? So the warm air will rise us up, creating a low pressure area. So if the air will rise us up, so it will create a low pressure area. So what happens when it is a low pressure area? The cool air from the surrounding will rush us towards the low pressure area. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗೇನೆ ಸೊ ಈ ಲೋ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಏರಿಯಾಗೆ ಈ ಕೂಲ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಏರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಶ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ and the warm air which is raised, it will cools down in the sky and the water vapors condenses to form the clouds. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ರೈಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಕೂಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ಸ್ and the heat released due to the condensation. ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೀಟ್ ಕಂಡೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೀಟ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಕಂಡೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ದ ವಾರ್ಮ್ ಏರ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದ ವಾರ್ಮ್ ಏರ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ರೈಸ್ ಅಪ್. ಸೊ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನು ವಾರ್ಮ್ ಏರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಏರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ದ ವಾರ್ಮ್ ಏರ್ ರೈಸಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಎ ಲೋ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್. You know that, right? And students, you also know that. So air always moves from high pressure area to low pressure area. So more air rushes towards this low pressure area. Again agutte low pressure area ge barutte. So this cycle is like a repetitive. It is like a repetitive and results in a system of low pressure region. Okay, so it will create a low pressure region with high speed of winds. Okay, so when we create a low pressure area, it will form the high speed that you have already learned in the previous class only. If we are feeling the high speed of wind, so it must be having a low pressure region. So this high speed winds revolving around it, ಆ ಏರಿಯಾಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ರಿವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ and this weather condition is referred as a cyclone. So ಇದೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? So we call it as a cyclone. As you can see on the picture, so it is like a circular. ಇದು ಓಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಓಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗೋದು ಈ ತರ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ವಿಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಂಡ್, ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯುಮಿಡಿಟಿ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಫೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋನ್. ಸೊ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋನ್ಗೆ ಅಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು ಸೊ ವಿಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, level of humidity. Humidity means moisture, and some of the factors affecting this development of a cyclone. So students, now let us know about wind speed measurements. So wind speed is measured by an instrument called as anemometer. Okay, we call it as a anemometer. So wind speed is measured by an instrument called as anemometer. Next is a wind vane. Wind vane, so we can make this wind vane by ourselves. It is the shape of an arrow tip. Tumba arrow tip irutte and being a front and the tail being a rear part. So the arrow will be like this. Okay, so it is a shape of the arrow with the tip being a front and the tail being a rear part. Ee tara irutte. So another shape is that of the rooster. So in both cases the rear part is broader. This is broader and this broader than the front one, so that the air presses more there and there's a tip points of the direction of the wind. So idenagutte ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ so it will show towards this side. So here that the air presses more there and thus the tip point in the direction of the wind. So this direction indicates the movement of the wind. Next is wind socks. So it is another instrument used for finding the wind direction. Wind socks are the common sight near the airports. Okay, airports ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. It is a conical textile tube resembling a giant sock, so which is designed to indicate a wind direction and relative speed. So wind socks will be like this. Okay, ಇದು ಒಂಥರ ಸಾಕ್ಸ್ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And if the wind is coming this side, the wind will go inside the socks and it will show the direction. Okay, now let us look into damages caused by the cyclones ಆದಾಗ ಏನೇನ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. So water in the water bodies get pushed towards the shore, so which is indication of an approaching cyclones. So the surge of water can wash away everything on the shore, leading to the loss of life. ಓಕೆ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೀ ಶೋರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಎಲ್ಲಾನು. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋನ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಾಶ್ ಅವೇ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಶೋರ್. ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಶಿಪ್ಪಿಂಗ್ boats or shipping instrument like that. And next is the low pressure in the center of the cyclone are called as eye of the cyclone. So what we call eye anta karitare, kannu anta karitare. So can lift the water in the seas eye as the cyclone moves towards the shore. Here you can see. So this is the eye of the cyclone. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೈ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. So the low pressure in the center of the cyclone also called as the eye of the cyclone. So you can see here the water can lift. So the cyclone can lift the water in the seas high as the cyclones move towards the shore. ಈ ತರ ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ so it will move to the shores. So here this results in the sea water entering the low lying areas near the coast. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ it will go that side and causing a damage to life and the property. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಸುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಕೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ತಿರತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ ದ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸಸ್ ದ ಫರ್ಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ soil also, because the topmost soil it is so taken up by the sea. Suppose if a cyclone is accompanied by a strong wind, so nothing can stand in its way, leading to a huge loss of life and the ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸೈಕ್ಲೋನ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಗಾಳಿ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಗಾಳಿ ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಟು ದ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಸೊ ದಿ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರೆಫರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಹುರಿಕೇನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಮೆರಿಕಾಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಹುರಿಕೇನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಟೈಫೂನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಜಪಾನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಫಿಲಿಪೈನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಏರಿಯಾಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋನ್ಸ್ ನ ಟೈಫೂನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹುರಿಕೇನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟಾರ್ನೆಡೋಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸುಂಟರ ಗಾಳಿ. ಸೊ ಎ ಟಾರ್ನೆಡೋ it is like a funnel shape. Here you can see it is like a funnel shape ಅಲ್ವಾ, funnel shape rapidly rotating a column of air which is a very high. Okay, so ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಇಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಶೇಪ್ it is rotating. So tornadoes are formed in a thunderstorms. So when unstable hot air on the ground rises and meet the cooler air above. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಬಿಸಿ ಗಾಳಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ತಣ್ಣನೆ ಇರೋ ಗಾಳಿಗೆ when they meet, so it will create a unstable hot air. So the wind speed in the tornadoes is extreme cases. So it can reach up to 500 kilometers per hour. So ಇದು 500 kilometers per hour ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು. So tornadoes can cause extensive damage to life and property. And tornadoes which are formed over the sea or water bodies called as water spouts. Okay, what we call it as tornadoes ಏನದು sea ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ we call it as a water spouts ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, now let us learn about what are the precautions that we have to take when these tornadoes come. If one lives in an area that is prone to cyclones or thunderstorms, one should take the following precautions. So which are those? So keep good quality torch lights, suppose if there is an electricity problem, and a reliable battery powered radio, so to listen to the news, and spare batteries handies. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸ್ಪೇರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಎ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏಡ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ above mentioned things. Okay, first aid box it is necessary. Next, store enough water for family members in a airtight containers. Okay, sometimes water, even though the cyclones causes heavy rains, you cannot drink that water, right? So it is better to store enough water for family members in the airtight containers. And next one is some essential commodities like food items should also be kept ready in case you need to leave home in a emergency. So, okay, so essential commodities like food items should kept ready in case you need to leave the home in a emergency. And in case you need to leave your home, turn off the gas, electricity, water supply, and unplug all the electrical appliances, because if you keep electrical appliances as such, if the water rushes into the homes, so definitely it will create a electric shock. Next, to cooperate and help with your neighbors and friends. Okay, next, when outdoors, so look at for electricity cables that may have been brought down by the storms. Do not touch them. So you should not touch the electrical cables. So these are the precautions. Next is, you should avoid pools of water with the power cables lying in them. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ವಯರ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದಟ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೊ ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಯು ಶಾಕ್. Keep away from loose overhanging objects and branches of trees. So you should not stand near the electrical poles or branches of trees. Next, beware of snakes that may have come out due to the flooding of their holes. Okay, so since if the flooding is happening, so the snakes will come out from the holes. So if it comes means definitely it will bite the person who is near to it. So beware of the snakes that may have come out due to the flooding of their holes. Next is the safety measures to be taken by the government. So it is the government duty to have the following in place in order to minimize damage to life and the property due to thunderstorms and the cyclones. So they are like this: an efficient cyclone forecast and a warning system. So they'll be knowing so at what time rain will be coming, and so more affected areas like that. Next, arrangement of rapid communication of the warning to ports, fishermen, ships and the general public. Okay, so rapid communication ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಈಗ ಸೊ ಫಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. Next is construction of a cyclone shelters in an area prone to the cyclones and developing awareness about them amongst the people. So constructing the cyclone shelter for the people who are who are prone to that. So next is fast and effective ways of moving people to the safe places in the event of approaching cyclones. So if the weather forecast or if the government has known already about these cyclones, so the people who are living in that, they have to move to the different places, it means to the safe places. Next, people living in cyclone prone area should also taken some of the precautions. Do not drink water that could be contaminated water they should not drink, because it contains some of the bacteria, viruses, it will cause the diseases. Next, do not touch a wet electrical appliances, switches or cables. So adna touch ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, it will give you electric shock. Do not go out just for a sake of fun. Okay, and do not make any undue demands on the rescue forces, but cooperate with them. So rescue forces means so the army people who are rescuing your lives, so you have to cooperate with them. You should not demand anything. These are the precautionary methods or safety measures to be taken by this government. So next is use of advanced technology. So advanced technology na use ಮಾಡೋದು. So due to pictures sent by satellites, Okay, satellite, you know about now the technology has improved very well. Right, due to pictures sent by satellites, the weather conditions of a place can be continuously monitored. We can know so which area is more affected and which area is getting more cyclones or heavy rainfall. We can know. So, in the event of developing a cyclone alert or a cyclone watch is issued 48 hours in advance of the expected storms. So, by using these satellite messages, so they will warn us 48 hours before. So, in case the situation is worsened, a cyclone warning is issued 24 hours in advance. Suppose if the condition is getting worsened immediately, so they will warn 24 hours before. So, this message is broadcast at a regular intervals to create awareness among the people. To create awareness among the people, they will inform us 48 hours or 20 hours or 24 hours before. So these are the some of the safety measures you had to taken and also by the government. So I hope you have understood this chapter. Thank you.